Some would play.
Look, I exist now. Yay!
Yay! You exist.
Toast 7, 8, 12.
Only 7 more tasks, guys.
This is episode 72 of our third season. That's pretty dope.
It's pretty great. I'm pretty excited about that. It's a miracle we've gone this long. I think that in D&D world, when you're playing a regular game, it doesn't ever go that well. I think it feels like from the memes and stuff I see that it's difficult to get people to come together often enough to actually do a campaign.
Yeah, especially for adults like who have jobs and
with responsibilities and jobs.
We have children, and yeah.
We got 3 recording sessions this month.
I love it. Only got 2 in the can until tonight's over, and then I'll have 4, but then 2 more will come out before the next. And so, seat in my pants. Doesn't do me good worrying about it. It's like a rocking chair. It gives you something to do, but doesn't get you anywhere.
Yeah.
Van Wilder.
What?
Ryan Reynolds is a treasure, and I love him.
He's a national treasure.
And I hope, I hope he never says anything crazy.
You mean more than usual?
Well, yeah, the normal amount of crazy is good, but not like, women should stay in the kitchen or something crazy like that. Then I'd be like, oh, no, don't do, just stop talking.
No. It was so close, man, so close. Yeah.
Are there any new phones coming out with the headphone jack?
Not that I've heard.
I feel like there may still be some stragglers, and I don't know about the Pixel 6a. That's still not announced, but the A series seems to still have them. Like my 5a has a headphone jack, which is cool, but my 6 Pro does not. So when the Pixel 6,
I forgot to tell you the second 5, rule. You have to talk into the microphone.
Okay.
Yeah, there's headsets there that
headphones
you can put
there
on,
for
so
you.
You can hear yourself.
Check and make sure you can hear us.
Is this my monitor?
Yes.
It's like all fancy.
Okay.
And the arm extends. You can pull it towards you, so you can sit back and be comfy. Also, Matt will probably have to level you.
Right after you do that, I'm just going to intentionally just move the mic.
Oh, hold on. I don't hear you.
All right, Jenna.
Because he's not leveled.
What?
What? You said he was going to move the mic around.
I mean, I move the mic around all the time.
I called him Jenna. Yeah, but you kind of stay in front of it while moving it.
Oh, that's true. And
he was.
This is like me, like the entire. I move around a lot.
Oh, okay.
Like Jenna would do, where she would like lean in and then look down and keep talking while doing something. And I'm like,
yeah.
I love Jenna. She's my best friend.
But then he does the editing also, and it would just drive him crazy.
Yeah.
I will kill her one day.
Are you hearing him?
Are you hearing him?
I hear you.
I hear me.
Hello. I hear everybody so far.
I hear him. I just don't want to turn his gain up too much because then we'll get a lot of mic bleed with Rico.
Oh, okay.
I already get enough mic bleed from Rico on Daphne's, so I
talk-
turned her gain back down.
Do I talk too loud?
No, you're fine. Daphne talks soft, so I turned her gain up. But then I got some troublesome bleed that wasn't handled in the processing.
Shit, I'm sorry, man.
No, it's fine.
it's
I
not
was
you.
able to. I recognized it.
It's me. Yep.
Like the episode that came out today, there was a bit of it. Like when you hear like some, not yet today, yesterday, but when you hear some weird like when your tone changes, it's because there was bleed over, and it didn't get picked up in the cross bleed filter.
Damn,
It's a whole thing. But no, it's not. It's not you. It's that I turned up. I like these next 2 episodes were much better because before we recorded the last time, I turned Daphne's gain back down. I was like, all right, we're going to turn it down because I believe in my abilities to bring that volume up in post.
I believe in you that believes in your abilities.
It's rough when you believe in yourself, But yeah, the last 2 were much better. So, I feel like I can fix it in post.
So you were telling me about a podcast that you really wanted to do, but you can't because you're white.
Oh, no, because we were talking about on the last pre-roll.
Yeah.
Probably racism. And I felt like that has to be a podcast already, probably racism. Like, because everything that's wrong it's probably racism is why. But then, like, as I re-listened to the episode in that pre-roll, and I was like, oh, I should check on that for real, though. Like, because I'm sure somebody's doing it, but the domain exists, and I could buy it today. And I'm like,
ooh, the possibilities.
Probably racist. Right? It's just $12. I could make this happen. Then I was like, if I'm doing a podcast about racism, that's probably not great from a white dude.
Yeah.
Probably
That's
not.
so-
the person.
Why
Listeners,
it's probably racist.
If you're not white, go get that domain and make the podcast. It just makes itself. Anything wrong, just current events, anything going wrong. The economy's bad. It's probably racism. You can't buy a house in this market. Racism. Why can't you buy a house? Well, you can go way back, and like I'm telling you, the housing market's key on it's racism for sure. And lots of pieces have been done, but it's a podcast. Do it. You can make it like a short, 10-minute deal. People love that shit. And also, pro tip, if you want to chart, no cussing. It's weird. I mean, we're going to keep cussing, but I noticed that Isekai Pod, I'm not doing shit with it, and I never swear on it, and I marked it as clean for Apple and everything. It's incredible. It still gets downloads. I'm like, I haven't put one out in a year. What's happening?
You should really put out more.
I really should just fucking hunker down, but I've got 5 seasons of anime with just, it's an embarrassment of riches, the amount of isekai shows, and people hate it, and I fucking love it. I am here for all the isekai shows. Let's keep going to a different world and getting trapped there. I don't care. Let's have fun.
Well, you should keep doing it and then use it as a plug for Some Would Play. Just make that super
Right.
popular, and then
I'm big in India. I don't know. Russia, too. I'm like, what is happening in Russia? Why are you guys listening to the Isekai Pod?
Supposedly, right after Japan and the United States, the country that watches the most anime is actually Mexico. So
I
maybe
believe it.
You can hit it big in Mexico.
I believe it.
There you go.
I see it happening on the internet.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's an embarrassment of riches. Even this season, it's going to have tons of isekai shows. I've already there's one that's already started. We're fresh into the new season this week, today. And there's one where there's this world where they summon people from Japan, and it's always high school kids, and when they can use magic in this world with incantations and shit. But when they summon people from Japan, they can just use magic willy-nilly, but one magic, they get a pure concept, and they're able to just do that, and they're super powerful. And so in this world, there's this church religion that's stop summoning people. That's not okay. And there's the nobles who are fuck you, we're going to keep doing it so we're strong. And so the church keeps killing these summoned people, which is rough. And so in the first episode, this dude gets summoned, and the church is like, nah, you suck. And they kick him out. And this, the person from the church comes and finds him, and she's like, you're a lost one. He's like, I'm a lost one. I'm what? I'm from another world, and this is all fucking weird. And they said I don't have any power. And she's like, that's not possible. Everyone who gets summoned has a power. She's like, let's go check it out. And so he checks, and he's got the ability to nullify anything. His skill is null, and so he was like, I don't have a power. It's null.
Yeah.
And she's like, null, huh? Yeah, okay. And so he's like, and he's creates a void space that just takes out anything. And he's like, sweet, this is awesome. And then she stabs him in the head. It's wild. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the beginning of the episode is she's talking about I always have this dream where I'm in Japan, and I don't live there, and I'm in school, and I see all these faces of people, and then one of them is my very best friend. And then at the end of this episode, you find out that another person got summoned, and it's that girl from her dream, and that girl also has the same dream but in reverse. She's in this other world, and
Was
she
this
sees all these
written
faces,
by
and
M.
there's
Night Shyamalan? I feel like it
this
was.
one's my best friend, and so they're about to meet each other in episode 2, I hope.
And look, you just did another Isekai podcast. Good job. You
Well,
could
I
just
do it for the
Yeah.
season,
cut
not
that
for
out
the
and
episode.
stick it in.
I don't like my format really because what I do is I explain the season of the show, right? I give the synopsis basically. So
Then
at least I'm
change
not going to change it. It's wildly popular.
Well, then keep-
It's
I
like
don't know.
a review mixed with a synopsis. Here's what happens, and that's pretty cool and such. And especially good if I've read the book, because then I'm like, let me tell you about this shit right here, because this didn't happen in the show, and it should have, because it was in the book, and it's way cool. If you're looking for shit to cut, that wasn't it. Ari Feretta in the hotel, in the inn, when he saves Will, and then Will brings his parents, and his parents are like, oh, cool, thanks for saving our son. That's a really great scene that didn't happen in the anime. And I'm like, it's funny because Shia and Yue, Yue's cool, but Shia sneaks in through the window
I think we switched podcasts.
and is being all sorts of
we
weird.
went from D&D to
And
Isekai.
Hajime's like,
My bad.
hold on, because she keeps saying embarrassing things, and Hajime's in front of Will's parents, and he's like, hold on a second. And he grabs her and throws her out the window, and they're 3 stories up. And Will's parents are like, what the fuck? And Will's like, she's fine. We need to hurry up and just say thanks and leave, because he's insane.
Thanks for listening to Isekai Pod.
My name's Matt, and I'm Isekai Trash.
I love that opener. It's so good.
It is what it is. I get that Isekai is just like a shit-on genre, and I fucking love it. I love it.
Well,
so,
obviously
haven't met a show
somebody
I
else
hate.
likes it because they keep making more and more of it. So
Because it sells, baby.
I know.
We love the idea of not being in this shitball world. Like the concept is you get summoned to another world, or you get trapped in a game world, or you're in a parallel world. And all parallel worlds are better than this one. This one sucks. This one had Trump as president for a little while. Very strange world. We entered a cursed timeline at some point, and so we all want to escape into this fantasy world where magic. A lot of times there's magic. I'm a big fan if there's magic in the fantasy world. If it's fantasy,
you know what? You know what other world has magic?
Which world?
The world that our characters are playing in.
Yes.
Harmonia.
It's got magic.
A water
Called
about-
Harmonia.
land.
It's a reason why D&D is so much fun, I think, for people, because there's magic.
So maybe we should focus on that one.
You know, in the irregular at Magic High School,
Yeah.
they do magic because they've recognized this fifth dimension, the information dimension.
All right, who's ready?
And now we're talking about
Rico, are you ready?
But no, in like current events, they're talking about like dark matter might be
Daphne, are you
information, and
ready?
information might be the fifth dimension. And I was all on board with this idea until I read a
Okay.
headline today that if the fifth dimension is the information dimension, then we're definitely in a simulation. And I was like, fuck, we are.
Jesus. I haven't been on Facebook since Thursday. Oh my God,
Yeah, I'm
look at
pretty
all
sure
these
we are.
messages.
I'm
Justin, you
especially-
messaged me. I apologize.
Especially
Hey,
if the
it's all good, man.
information
Friday at
dimension is
5:38
like the
PM.
fifth
Yeah, I haven't
dimension,
been
and
on-
that's how we can
I
do magic.
stayed
Your
off.
We
messenger
recognize
like
the
does it
information and
just
can
pop
change
up
it.
like separately?
Well, then we have
No, I don't get a lot of
Information,
notifications
which
on my
means-
phone.
Oh,
There was
okay.
a recent
Simulation.
update to this
Yeah.
give us magic.
It's coming.
to this Nord
If we're just going to be in a
phone,
simulation, just
my
give us
OnePlus
magic.
Pro
Come
5G or whatever.
Come
And I don't get any
Simulation's
notifications.
broken.
Like text messages barely come through. I had to fuck
Oh,
with
weird.
my icons.
Really weird.
Thought you loved that thing.
I did until this
Until
last
the
fucking
update?
OS update.
Oh, I was going to say factory reset, but then it'll give you the new
Yeah,
update.
it's gonna force the update again. Yeah, like
Vicious.
I don't even. Yeah, it's like there's. I used to be able to just close all apps, right? Just
Yeah.
push the little square button,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
close all, and I did that, and everything is still fucking open. It didn't close all. It's fucking obnoxious.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I feel your pain there because, like, on
Yeah,
the new
Pi mainnet launched. I'm fucking super excited about it.
on
Yeah,
the
no.
on the Pixels, they also got rid of the close all, but you can swipe through. But
Yeah, but I liked having just one convenient button.
I never
Why would
close
you
all
have a
my
close
apps
all button?
anymore, and now it seems fine. It seems like it's
Lame.
totally fine.
Whatever.
Anyway.
Google's
If you guys need
managing it
XP,
well. Yes, I need
Oh,
all the
XP.
XP. I need 400,000 XP, please.
no,
1
I'm not
million
giving you
XP,
400,000 XP. You
Ooh.
guys are
300,000?
each getting
Don't you?
I need a
4,000.
I need a pencil.
4,000.
4,000?
Yeah,
All right, no.
You said
Not
you need
you.
a pencil? There's
Okay.
a cup.
you weren't there for the bore.
Okay.
What do you need? Oh, here.
For what it's worth, my paladin that I used to play back in the day is only level 15.
Still in
Oh,
your
yeah?
tray?
There usually is.
You said we
but
get
not
4,000
today.
each?
I don't change anything.
4,000
Weird.
each.
Oh,
So, let's see. What was the character advancement?
It was right there. I didn't even see it.
No, you're fine. Just throwing shade at me for changing things. I get it. Who? Unreal. These random people follow you. It's so strange.
I've erased this number so many times that I now can't
Racist
tell.
number.
That's what I heard too.
I heard
Probably make a
racist number.
podcast about that.
Racist numbers? Surprise. They're all racist.
How much XP
Let me
did you
tell
say?
ya.
How much XP did you say we got, Rico?
4,000.
Nice.
I'm going to win $140 million tonight.
Oh, getting so
222.
close.
When's the
but
next level up?
Cash.
Wait,
Hold on, I'm
there.
getting there.
You are so far behind, Deborah. Who knows when you get to level up again?
What are you
That's because
trying
I took a Ranger 1.
195 is 16, 225 is 17. So I'm racing to 225 so I can multi-class.
Nice.
I'm racing. I'm at
Because
209.
you needed that stat upgrade, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to get my charisma up one more. You're not eligible to take Warlock unless you've got a charisma of 13.
13 or higher.
Oh, that's Electos.
He knows.
Why
He
am I
just made
even
a
looking at
Oh,
Electo?
I could take on Warlock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have a charisma
That's
of
it.
18.
Yeah, there are rules for multi-classing, turns out.
I just like willy-nilly multi-class as a Ranger. I was like, I've been walking in the woods a whole lot and been trying to use this bow.
I feel
Maybe I should multi-class a Ranger.
I feel
I
like
love
you probably met the
I probably
requirements.
met them.
I didn't when I looked. I was like, you got to be 13. I was like,
And it didn't help me
shit.
whatsoever.
I was 12.
Yeah.
In fact, I started shooting worse.
Really?
Yes. I even had like this whole montage of like practicing with like other Rangers and like
Torn.
And you're even wearing like a ranger cloak
I know.
right now.
I got worse.
A 17 monk hits with a.
But you didn't answer my
D10.
question. When's the next
Nice.
I did.
225.
195.
225.
Are you past 195?
one? Because I was at 198, so at 195
Okay, so
is when I would have got right.
225.
225. Thank
Yeah,
you.
225 is when I'm going. That's when you're going next. Where you at?
I'm at 208.
So you need 225.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
All right, give us
It's really close.
20,000 XP.
That's going to depend on what you guys choose to do.
Give me 16,000 XP.